What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger. We are back at you again today with another MUT 17 video. We're going to be spending some coins today. You see, I got about 585,000. I'm going on a spending spree today. It's time to upgrade and really build this team. I showed you a quick sneak peek at it yesterday and asked for your suggestions on guys that I maybe should go ahead and pick up. So we got a bunch of limited use players that are on the squad right now, and they're going to fill in some holes for me, but I got some empty positions. You see on the screen it shows that I'm a 54 overall, which isn't true yet, but we'll build it up here. So this is going to be kind of a live auction house type thing. I have some guys in mind that I want to go ahead and pick up, but I'm going to be making decisions on the fly. Now real quick, we got 2 flashbacks out today. I really like how they're doing this year. No more flashback packs. You actually get to try to pick the players that you want through sets, and then there's some limited time 24-hour cards in packs. So today we get a D'Angelo Williams. He is the set, and I strongly urge you guys to go in and do the solo challenge. It gives you a flashback badge. Now those right now require 5 elite badges, which are about 25k each. So basically 125k for a flashback badge. If you go and do the solo, you get one for free. Can't sell them, can't trade them, but you know, they're good to stack up. I did it, and I'm just going to hang on to mine until I go ahead and decide to do a flashback set. And then the 24-hour card this week is Mr. Talib, 89 overall, and it's actually 48 hours. My apologies there. 89 overall. There's 2 of them on the auction house. 86 speed, 91 excel, 90 agility, 85 man, 89 zone, 91 press, 88 play recognition, 84 catch. Looks like a pretty solid card. About 250k right now. There's one for 230. That one just got added. Not worth that price in my opinion, but it does look like a pretty good card there. So if that price drops, that's one that I could see being very, very valuable on the field right now. He's got good height and good cover stats. So let's go ahead and upgrade the squad. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So for the most part, we got to get some offensive players. You see there's a lot of holes to be filled. I'm going to talk about the defense first because we have the least amount of holes to be filled here. So safeties, we got Malcolm Jenkins and Kelvin Pryor III. Can't do anything with Kelvin Pryor. He was the card that I got in the elite player pack to kick things off. So he's kind of there. Same with Navarro Bowman. If you saw my video yesterday, he's a card that I pulled in another elite player pack. Can't trade him, can't sell him, so he's not really my prototypical middle linebacker the way I like to play defense, so he's just going to kind of fill in there for now. I'm not going to go and upgrade for today. We're going to leave him in there. We did the Telvin Smith set over there for the Jaguars team hero. Very, very good cover linebacker, 4-3 chemistry. And then we got Levante David, who's always a favorite of mine in MUT, at least for the last 3 years. So we got him at right outside linebacker. Not a lot of good options for elite cards that fit the style of defense that I play. Sean Lee was one of them, but I really, really try my hardest not to have any NFC East opponents of the Eagles on my team. Now I'm contradicting myself because we do have the Puzzle Josh Norman, a limited time use card. He's going to be CB number 1. CB number 2 is empty right now, so we got to fill that up. We got the limited Von Miller. I put him over at left end just because he's going to be a pass rusher for me. I like my linebackers to be able to cover and my defensive ends to be able to rush the passer. We got Ndamukong Suh, another limited card, and Benny Logan, a team hero for the Eagles. Finished up the gauntlet this morning, so we got Joe Hayden. You can see he's an 89 overall because I have 2 chemistries filled up. One of them is the PS chemistry, which I can't remember offhand what it is, pick specialist. So the Norman and the Hayden increase Hayden's 89 to an overall. So we're going to pick up a right end here today and a cornerback number 2. Now I'll tell you, one thing that I do want to do is I want to go after that Champ Bailey set. I'm not going to do it today. I have one of his collectibles, so that's something that we're going to have to go ahead and kind of work towards. And once that Josh Norman runs out, I'm not sure how many games offhand that he is going to be available to me for. But once he's done and I can't use him anymore, that's probably where Champ Bailey will go. So we just kind of have him in there and as a filler until we can afford the Champ Bailey or until we can complete the set. So let's take a look at some elites here. You know, I'm going to spend some money on this. We got 500K to work with. We're going to go for a big guy here. I'm thinking, you know, Darius Slay is one, and I think that's a very affordable price. He had a really good gold card last year. 6'1" with 90 speed, 89 man coverage. This is a really, really underrated car, I think, for 40K. I think it's worth it. I think I'm going to go in a different direction for right now, but that's somebody that I do have to keep in mind in the future because he's got the good height, got the good speed. I think really who I want to go with is Patrick Peterson. We got Vontae Davis there. He's always been too short for me in MUT. Not going to spend that much on Talib. We're not going to go for Sherman or Norman because we already have him, basically. I think we're going to go Patrick Peterson here. He is a big-time MUT player. Let's see if we can... we got him here for 99K. I think that's pretty reasonable. I priced some of these cards out earlier today, and that's right about where he was. So 88 overall, 89 speed, 89 man coverage. He's 6'1". Honestly, if you compare him, I'm going to go ahead and buy him, but if you compare him to Darius Slay, I'm interested to see where the difference is because they look pretty similar on the stats that are right here in front of me. But we're going to go ahead and buy Patrick Peterson, make the big splash, 99K, down the drain already, and he's going to be CB number 2. And we'll quickly address our right end. I think for right end, I already had this one in mind. Again, not a lot of elite options out there that really kind of blow me away, but we'll go ahead and sort by price, right end elites here, and just take a look at who's the cheapest. And it's basically Brandon Graham and Mike Daniels. Now, Daniels is 3.4, Brandon Graham's 4.3. I do have some 4.3 chemistry guys out there. Jarrell Casey is up there. Leonard Williams looks like it could be a solid card. Let's take a look here. This is a puzzle card. Take a look at his block shedding, 92, so that is pretty good. Strength 89, tackle 89, acceleration 89, power moves 89. Maybe we'll spend a little coin on our right end here. Let's take a look. Way better block shed for Williams than Brandon Graham. Acceleration, I think, isn't as good either. I think we're gonna... I don't know if I should try to do the set for this one or just go ahead and get it. I got a feeling it's probably cheaper just to buy it because some of those puzzle pieces are a bit expensive. And then we got Brandon Graham here, 23K. You know what? Because I have some other guys with the 4.3 chemistry, let's go ahead and get Brandon Graham. And there is our defense all settled up. And just 2 positions to fill. So we're going to quickly take a look at our offense now. Lots and lots of holes to be filled there. Wide receiver, offensive line. Let's quickly take a look at it and take a look at what we need. So we got left guard, right tackle we need. I want another tight end. Martellus Bennett, this gold card is pretty solid. And then you see we got some more limited time cards. So DeAndre Hopkins, I'm going to play on the slot. We got AP out there. So these 2 guys will have to be replaced eventually. But for right now, we just need 2 wide receivers and a bunch of offensive linemen and a tight end. So let's go ahead and go back to this auction house and get this team finished. I'm wondering what our overall is going to be coming into today with the gold cards that I had in those positions. I was at about an 81 overall. So interested to see how far along or how far up we're going to go. Now, left guard and right guard, I think I already know where I'm going with this one, and I think we're going to stick with some guys from the Green Bay Packers. Now, I did want to get Josh Sitton, but that price is a bit much, 42K, when I can get Mikey Upati for 30K. I think we're going to have to abort our original plan here. My plan was to go with TJ Lang and Josh Sitton, combine their Green Bay chemistries. But I don't want to pay 42K for Sitton, not when Upati's there with that great run block. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Upati for our left guard. Let's go ahead and take a look at right guard. Have TJ Lang in my mind, but I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to go that route or not. again, because I wanted to get that double chemistry there, the Green Bay chemistry. That's why I was going to do it. But we got Evan Mathis here, another former Eagle, TJ Lang. We got this Chester dude from the Falcons. Let's take a look at Mathis. What is his run block? It's 93, and his pass block kind of stinks at 79. TJ Lang has 88 run block and 90 pass block. 36K or 22K. I think we're going to go cheap here again and pick up Evan Mathis. Again, aborting my original plan to go out and get those Green Bay guards. Price-wise, I think these are just going to be better value players for me. And then right tackle, this one I don't really have to make too much of a decision on because I already know where I'm going with that. We're going to go with Lane Johnson, the Eagle, who will probably be suspended. Let's see here. The Schrader dude, he's kind of cheap right now. Unless that's just, there's not many right tackles up there. We'll go with Lane Johnson for 30K. That's a little disappointing because he was about 22K earlier today, but that's all right. So we're spending the coin where we need to. So our offensive line is all set. We're going to go over to tight end next. Now this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I was looking at Flashback Jared Cook. He looks like a really, really good option for me. 68K. Earlier this morning I took a look and he was about 60K, so that's a bit out of my price range in which I wanted to spend. Then we got Vernon Davis here. Let's take a look at his stats, and this is the award winner. 87 speed, 82 run block. Let's compare him quickly with with Jared Cook, because he might be worth spending a little extra coin. Jared Cook's got 86 speed with 83 run block, so he's got better stats, I believe. Let me just look back at here. He's got better run block and his speed slightly slower. We got Gronk there for 320. There's the MUT Master Gronk. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this one. I think we're going to probably go Jared Cook, though I know I could probably get him a bit cheaper. I'm shocked at the lack of elite tight ends here on the auction house. We'll go Jared Cook and place him there at tight end. He's got good speed, good run blocking. We're still going to use Martellus Bennett. Go check that gold card out. It's pretty good. Martellus Bennett is. So there we go. We got ourselves Jared Cook. Only thing we got to take care of now is our wide receivers. And I feel like making a big splash, kind of a big splash. I feel like a mini splash, but I feel like spending some coin on wideouts. Now, two guys that I looked at earlier today were Alshon Jeffrey, who his price is right about what I saw this morning. I like his stats. He's got that vert chemistry, which I've heard can be very good. I mean, look at what it boosts here. Pass block, spectacular catch, and acceleration. Acceleration plays a huge part in Ultimate Team, in Madden itself. But we got a 6'3" receiver here with 89 route running, 91 spectacular catch. I think we're going to get Alshon Jeffrey. And then I was thinking, should I go with another big tower on the outside, or should we get some speed? And one of the cards that I've been hearing a lot of good things about, if I can find him on here, is Mr. Julio Jones, going for about 135K. Now, he also has the vert chemistry or vert style, 6'3", 88 speed, 90 spectacular catch. I think we're going to go with Julio Jones for 135K. Now, I probably could have waited for the weekend for all these guys, but I'm just here to spend some money. And we're going to go Julio Jones, 135K. And then we're going to go down and get ourselves if I can find him again, Alshon Jeffrey. Let me make sure there's no other cheaper ones there. I'll sort by Bears. I think he was 53K just a couple minutes ago as well. So there we go. That's gonna conclude our shopping, our spending spree today. We got ourselves some good players. Let's go ahead and quickly put them in the lineup and see how this thing works out. If you guys disagree with anybody or any moves that I made, definitely let me know. I love to hear your opinions. Maybe some other cards out there that I should have went with. We're gonna put Alshon at number 1. Typically my number 1 is just a down the field guy, and my number 2 is just kind of all around the field. So we're gonna put Julio at number 2. We got D Hopkins in the slot. I like how our offense is looking right now. Let's go ahead and put Jared Cook as our tight end. Speed and run blocking extraordinaire there. Right tackle, we got Lane Johnson. The overall is going up. We're in the yellow right now. Right guard, we went with Evan Mathis. Made some cheap decisions on the line. We'll have to see how they play out if we need to upgrade them or not. But I think they'll be solid for me for right now. And then we have I think just one gold card on offense, and that's Jason Peters. We'll eventually address that left tackle, but Peters is good for me for right now. So 78 overall without fixing our defense. We'll go ahead and add Brandon Graham at right end. And then we got one player to go, and that's going to be Patrick Peterson at CB number 2. We're at an 83 overall right now. Let's see if we can get up to an 84 with Patrick Peterson. Can we do it? Whoa, 86. Beautiful. That jumped 3 spots. So there's the team. Only one gold player on defense as well. So I like the start to my Madden Ultimate Team quest for Madden 17. Let me know what you guys think about the squad. We'll have some gameplay hopefully soon. I'm still waiting for them to patch the peak glitch, but you know, I don't know if they're gonna. And I played a couple Draft Champions games and it wasn't too terrible. So maybe I'll play some MUT. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.